Next one is trim. Okay, I will come up with again some different sketches. Understand what is a trim, what is a quick trim, right? Okay, now let's fit the first trim. This I'm selecting the horizontal line. See what happened when I'm selecting the horizontal lines. It simply gives us a boundary, right? When it's the further line extension, if you want you can say okay, or if you don't want the further line, if I move up, see the bottom vertical lines and these horizontal lines get deleted. If I'm moving down direction, now see the vertical line gets deleted. Or trim, that is the use of a simple trim command. The next one is simply a break. Now this is a continuous line. If I want to break this line into two segments, this break command is very useful. How? Let's see. First select the line, and second select the point of break. If I'm selecting the point over here, see what happened. This is a one line and this is a second line. So it means we simply break the continuous line into a two segment or a two part. Let's see one more time. Now see, when I'm selecting this line, the entire line get selected. Now if I'm using a break command, now see what happened. If this is my selection and if I am putting point over here, now see, if I'm selecting this, the entire line not gets selected, only this much part gets selected firstly, and secondly this much part. It means the line is break at this particular point. That is use of break one. The next one is quick trim. Means it simply trims quickly unwanted part. Now if you want to do it continuously repeatingly, simple do one thing. Double click on this icon, any icon those you want to use repeatedly. Not only this, you only with this also, you only go with this circle, rectangle, anyone which you want frequently continuously. Okay, I'm using this quickly one. See how this works. That is the use of quick trim, right? Now the next part after this is this too. It's very interesting how it works. I will show you. Now I'm drawing a simple a semi circular or simple arc. Okay, now I'm using this one close one. See what happened. It simply close the open arc that it's used. See here, a simple a solid arc and the rest part get closed by using this particular command. Clear? Now similarly the second one is complement. See what happened in complement. See this sketch very carefully. Okay, I am selecting a complement command and I am selecting this sketch. See what happened. The open part gets converted into this sketch here, and the previous sketch which was over here, that part is somewhere called as open. That is a simple a complement option. Clear? Okay, fine. Okay, then the next command is this. So I will come up with some sketches over here. I will draw the inclined line. I will come up with the vertical line. Okay, now the first one is this command, that is mirror command. So select the mirror command. For this mirror command we require two things. The first one is a sketch and the second one is a reference axis across which we want to do our mirror. So I am selecting this as a object or element which is to be do a mirror. So select this and I am selecting the vertical y axis or vertical axis as the reference axis. So see, and this symbol is gives us a simply a symmetry one. Clear? The requirement is the line or sketch and the vertical or horizontal or any angle reference axis like this. Okay, this is about the mirror. Okay, now let's move to the next one, that is symmetry one. This is a symmetry. Again, we require the same things. One is the sketch and the second one is the reference axis. So select the sketch and select the reference axis. Now see what happened. It's a miracle, right? Because here this particular element which was over here got deleted or got trimmed, and this comes on this side because my selection, my reference axis was this one. Now the question arising over here, what is difference between this mirror and what is difference between this one symmetry? The difference between this mirror and symmetry is very clear. In the mirror option we get the source as well as the secondary element, but here in case of the symmetry, the source element gets shifted on the another side across the particular reference axis. Clear? Okay, next to this is simply a translate. This one, translate means to simply move the object. So for that I am selecting this object and I am selecting the starting point from the space. Now see, we get this much of instances, 7. If you want, you can increase the instance or you can decrease the instance, and you can set the values between the first, second, third, fourth, like this, and you can move this in 360 degree. So that is the use. It's called as instances. Required the sketch starting point and end. Now the next one after this is this, that is simply a rotate. So for that I am drawing a two different sketch. The first one is a circle, the center exactly at origin, and the second one is simple rectangle over here. The next, this one is simple the rotate option. Select this rotate one, select this particular object, right? Now select the center point, that is the center of circle. Now select the instance. If you want, you can increase, if you want, you can decrease it, right? Now see, we got the 12 instances over here. I increase, we get the 13. If I decrease, we get 9 over here. So in this way, this is a simple use of a rotate definition. See, we get this much of instance. So that is use of this particular rotate option. The next one is this, a simple the scale one. So I will come up with a simple sketch over here for the scaling. Now see, I am selecting this and selecting the starting point or center point over here. See, here we get the scaling. Here values are over here. If it is perfectly matched with the original, it gives us a scale 1. If it is going ahead, the scale value goes on increasing. If I came down, the scale value goes on decreasing. So that is the use of the scale. The important is its point selection. Instead of over here, if my selection is over here, the nature of sketch is maybe different. So selection matters over here. That is the scaling. Now the next is this one. That is offset. So I am providing a providing the corner over here. Okay, and one more over here. What is the difference between these two? That you know very well. Okay, let's go last one, that is offset one. Again, offset we have different four types. So let's click on the first one. Now see what happened. It simply gives me a single line offset, and the name is no propagation. If I am going with the next one, that is tangent propagation, see what happened, the difference. I am selecting the line, this one. See the tangency propagation. Here we have a tangency, here we have a tangency. So if I'm selecting this line with respect to this line, whichever tangency is there, that also automatically get offset. That is the tangency propagation. Then the next one is simply this point propagation. See the entire it comes into a picture. That is a point propagation. If I'm going with the last one, this one, both side, see what happened. We will get on both the side. So in this way we can use this particular offset command. In scaling we can simply increase or decrease the size of my component, but in offsetting we simply adding its duplication at some suitable interval of my time. Thank you.